Good afternoon, and welcome to another exciting episode with Militious J. Today, as you can see, I have the hood up on the car. We're going to do a couple things. I'm going to take it through with you. First thing we're going to do, well actually the second thing we're going to do, because the first thing we're going to do is actually a little bit easier. I'm going to try this new product here, Seafoam Spray. As you can see that. I just learned about this the other day, and I'm going to try it out. I haven't actually been able to do a successful full-on Seafoam of this car, other than the type you just pour into the gas tank, and probably don't really do a whole lot. But we're going to try this today, and this is the kind, if you can see here, it's got the tube in it, and you basically slide it in here, just up under the urethane boot that goes into the throttle body and the mass airflow and all that mess. So we're going to try that in a little bit. But first what we're going to do is, if you can see this, I've got clear side markers now. The other day, I happened to be walking by my car on this side, and I noticed, oh, there's a little bit of a gap right there, and as soon as I touched it, the little clip popped out, and this whole thing was just hanging off like pit bulls here that just got in a fight. So I ordered some off of Amazon. Said it would take, I don't know, 10 or 11 days to get here, and they showed up 2 days later. Awesome. I love Amazon. If I knew exactly who I got them from, I would let you know, but I don't know right now. Maybe I'll put a little note down here or something. I don't know yet. But the only problem with these, if I can show you what I got, the bulbs are white. In Virginia, that's not legal. If it's a turn signal, it has to be amber. So I'm going to replace these with some amber bulbs I picked up from Advanced for, I don't know, $5 or something. And we're going to do that first. I'm going to do the passenger side first, because I've already got my wheels turned that way. And it's really this simple. Okay, let me go grab my drill. I've got a Phillips head bit on it, as you can see there. And let's go reverse. Reverse. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to take this screw out, and I'm going to take this screw out. Oop. Look at that. 1, 2. There's a clip here you can take out if you want to, but I just pull this back and reach my hand up in there. Anyway, I'm going to put my hand up in here, and I've already put them on, so all I got to do is a little tab, push it out, and there you go. The whole thing comes out. Obviously it's still connected with the wires. You can see here, that's all I'm doing when I reach up in there. I just push this little tab in, and it releases it. Okay, pretty simple, not a big deal at all. I should probably clean that. Yeah, I should definitely probably clean that. Oh well, I'll do it this weekend sometime. Anyways, I'm going to take this bulb out and replace it with an amber bulb. Hopefully that is the right size. You never really know what you get at Advanced sometimes, but we will see. So let me set this thing back up here. Hopefully you'll get a shot of that. Simple twist. Wiggle it out. It does have pretty good grommet on it. And since these bulbs are actually still good, I don't want to touch them. I don't want to touch the bulbs with my bare hands, so you don't want to get any kind of grease or anything on the bulbs and actually cause them to blow or explode or whatever. Anyway, that's what I've been told for the past 30 years. So, put my gloves on. Don't you hate that sound at the dentist office? Oh, it's horrible, isn't it? You just know something's not going to be right. Anyway, all right. If this bulb is the same as those, it just pulls out. There you go. And let me see if it actually says on here. It is a 5 watt, 12 volt bulb. Just clear. Still good. So I'm going to set that gently to the side, just in case one of these new bulbs goes out. And this is just a Sylvania 194 in a long life amber bulb or orange bulb, whatever you want to call it. And of course they come open right. So let me do this. Poke a little hole. There we go. This bulb out. I think the wattage is actually a little bit less on this one. Of course it doesn't actually say because it's not a Honda part. But before I actually put everything back together, I am going to hit the turn signal, or at least the emergency flashers. Once I get the car unlocked, make sure it works. There you go. It is more amber, I guess you could say. So I'm okay with that. I'm going to try and see what it looks like with this on. So once again, it's got 3 prongs. It's got 3 prongs in there. Just line them up. Give them a little twist. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Slide that back in. There's a little tab on the back side of here that you actually want to situate behind the middle of the fender. You see that? So you want to go in like that, and then it just pops in. Simple. Not a big deal at all. Let me try it again. Let's see if it looks any more. That thing locked itself. Come on. Okay, there we go. See if it looks any more amber. So yeah, a little bit. It's not that bright, doesn't really have to be. So that's this side. A little more orange. That's this side. Definitely a white light. So I'm okay with it. At least it's an amber bulb. I can say, oh no, officer, it's an amber bulb, I swear. So I'll go ahead and do the other side. It's the same thing. You just turn the wheel one way and take those 2 screws out, reach your hand up, pop it out. Very, very simple. I'm going to cut this off, do the other side, and we can start the Seafoam right after this. Oh, back so soon. Great, I'm glad you could join me. Okay, here we go. We're going to do the old Seafoam. I will move the camera before I start the car, so don't worry about that. Oh, let's see if we can get this thing to actually work. Okay. All right, let me go get a screwdriver. Now, as I mentioned before, this is a very, very cheap eBay style, well, it's definitely eBay, cold air intake, and it may or may not come off easily. Oh, there we go. It does actually move a little bit. And of course everything else comes off with it. That shouldn't. Yeah, look how rigged this is. I mean, it's just shoved in there. I mean, whatever. Okay. Pop this sucker open here. Now, I just got home about 15-20 minutes ago. So the car is at operating temperature still. And put that on the ground. I don't know if you need to shake it, but I'm going to shake it because it's an aerosol can. You shake them all, right? Okay, let's see. Oh man, what is that? Let me take this call. So, we have this little booger here. And, oh wow, okay, so that's interesting. A little bit of a learning curve here, people, bear with me. So as I put this in, it needs to be about a 1/4 inch away from the throttle body. Throttle body is basically right here, so that's bang on, that's right on it there. Oh, let's see. I don't want it to inhibit the throttle body from opening, so I'm going to make it a little bit short. That's fine, there we go. So that's what it looks like. I'll slide it in there, and hopefully that will work. I'll put this back on it, if it'll go. Oh God, watch it not go back on. Probably not, because it was a very, very tight fit to begin with. And there goes the cap. Oh well. That's not going to work. Get it on the bottom. It'll be alright. Well, yeah, I can get you back on like that. There we go. There we go. Good job. Good job. Okay. So, let me run this thing around so I can get back to the screw there. And I put that back together. Somehow wiggle this thing back together. Oh, engines are hot. Okay. Little vacuum line that came out. Everything else is still plugged up, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, well, it's all rigged up, but who cares right now? Alright, tighten this down a little bit so it don't pop off. Well, it shouldn't, but we'll see. Okay. So now this obviously goes into this here. And, well, now I got to start the car back up. I'm going to start the car up. And I'm going to increase the idle just a little bit. And I got to hold it. I think they said about 1,500 RPMs. And let's see what happens. Key on, and neutral. Alright, good to go there. So, yeah, about 900 to 1,000 is where it is, and you get about 1,500 RPM. I'm going to leave that open because I'm paranoid I'm going to lock the keys in there for some reason. So, hit the throttle body. I think it probably popped off, but it's pretty much empty anyway. Look at that. Like a smoking barrel. A smoking barrel, Ricky Bobby. Alright, so I'm going to let it sit for about 5 minutes. Or at least that's what it says to do. And then I'm going to start the car, 5 to 15 minutes. Okay, let's go 10 minutes. Then I'm going to restart it and road test drive. Look at that. Drive aggressively. You know, anything that tells me to do that, I like. Whether or not it works, I like that. So, we're going to let it sit for a few minutes. Oh, God, it stinks so bad. In the meantime, I'm going to get rid of all the tube and get it all back kind of halfway together like it was anyway. So, we'll start back after that. All right, we are back. It's been about 7 or 8 minutes. Let's see what happens. I really hope I didn't just grenade my daily driver. So, if I remember correctly, the last time I did a Seafoam, like legit full-on Seafoam, was on a Prelude I had before this. So you're talking 7, 8 years ago now. And it took a little while to start. So we'll see what happens. Oh, look at that first try. You should definitely start seeing some smoke. Oh yeah, you see that behind me? Oh, that's my wife. She's gonna be so upset. Watch, I'm gonna act like I'm just devastated. We probably need to go to the Audi dealership. Look at it. Dang it, she knows about Seafoam!
Get it out my car!
I'm going for an aggressive drive, for the profits of Seafoam tell me to do so.
Are you doing it in the neighborhood, or are you going to go on the highway?
I'm going to try to go on the highway, else they'll all hate me.
Oh, all the people that are attracted to the accident? Don't go that way.
Oh, is that the one with the Accord? Yeah, there's an Accord in the ditch.
Oh, yeah.
Straddling a ditch, and the whole side's caved in. Huh?
Yeah, the whole side's missing.
Yeah.
But, oh, yeah, don't go that way, because it's already backed up.
Okay, I'll go this way.
Okay.
I'll be home in like 10 minutes. Then we'll start spaghetti.
Okay.
I want spaghetti. Bad. What kind of meat are we having in it? No meat. It's not spaghetti. Anyway, let's go. Oh, Lordy. There we go. Yeah, it was a crazy, crazy accident on the way home. Of course, I did not have my camera on. But you never really expect anything like that. Anyway, let's go see what this thing does. See how much smoke we can put out. It doesn't look like a whole lot. We need to drive aggressively now. That's aggressive enough, right? Definitely threw some smoke out of it. Dang racers! They're Hondas! Everybody thinks my head gasket's blown right now. So I just now thought of something, and I don't know whether or not I should share it on this video because it might make me a millionaire. But there needs to be some kind of an additive that you can put in your either gas tank or like hook it up to your fuel line that you can dump into your fuel to make different color smoke come out of your exhaust. Because America. Red exhaust, blue exhaust, why not? Diesel trucks have been rolling coal for years now. Thick black smoke. Why can't we do it? Seafoam, come up with that. And then, you know, I need a little bit of kickback. Just so you know, Seafoam, that's what you need to do. You got the technology, you can build him. I got to turn around up here and kick it up a notch a little bit. Mustang sounded pretty good. And the smoke has finally dissipated. Might be pretty good. Oh well. Definitely sounds good, still runs good. That was right at 9,000. That guy pulled right out in front of me and then whipped over into the left lane. Didn't just go straight to the left lane, no, pulled out and then went over. Not gonna get stuck behind a bus. So any of you guys that have Seafoamed your car before, what have your experiences been? Have you actually noticed anything different? Did you have the same thing I did, where blowing white smoke for a good while, and maybe the car stalled while you were doing it? It was hard to start back up. Anything. Let me know what kind of experience you've had with it. I never really had a bad experience with it. I normally put it in my gas tank quite a bit, but when I saw the product where you spray directly into your throttle body, I got excited about it because that's more or less what you want to do with Seafoam anyways. Well, let me know what you've done. We are going to get back to the house, wrap this up, and get some steady boiling. I think we in the clear. So, there you are. I have my lights on. Okay. So to wrap this up, we did the turn signals. Piece of cake, no problem. If I wasn't holding a camera, I could have done it in about 3 minutes, both sides total. So that's good to go. Replacing the lenses. I have an actual good lens here. If you know anybody that needs one, I think they're the same left and right. pretty much, right? So it either goes that way or it goes that way. So yeah, if you know anybody that needs one, let me know. I got one, they can have it. The other one was busted. If I could find it in my mess of junk here, I would show you exactly what happened to it, but at the moment I don't know where it is. Oh well, I need to throw a bunch of stuff away anyways. I won't do that on camera, of course. So there we go. That's how you seafoam with the new Seafoam spray. No more smoke coming out of there. If you liked the video, thought it was informational, or just thought I was stupid or funny looking, I don't know. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. We'll catch you on the next round.